sometimes as African American women, we're a bit more dramatic, in that you go to the doctor and you complain and you complain and you complain, and you're not taken serious because you cried wolf the entire pregnancy. It's hard to believe that there's a true problem when there's a true problem.
Dr. Jackie, you will never be a mother. You will never be able to bring a child in and carry a child full term. Who the are you to tell black women that we're complaining too much? As far as I'm concerned, Dr. Jackie is nothing more than a tool that is utilized for white supremacy. Hello, my beautiful stones and gems. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am your host, Miss Mama Medusa, and this is the Medusa Show. I'm finna drag. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I'm giving you a fair warning. I don't want to hear none of that. Nothing about no, oh, Medusa, she's an elder. Oh, Medusa, she's a. I don't care. I'm about to say some things. I'm going to be very disrespectful because I don't respect the person that we're talking about. She don't respect black women. She clearly don't. She definitely don't respect poor black women. She damn sure don't respect fat black women. Her fat phobic. Ooh, I can't stand Dr. Jackie. You know, I sat long and hard and I thought about how it is that I want to address you, Dr. Jackie, and I want y'all to make sure that she sees this video. I want to be clear. I want to be very clear. I don't like Dr. Jackie. She's not my cup of tea. I don't respect Dr. Jackie. I don't give about her accomplishments. I don't care how educated she is. As far as I'm concerned, Dr. Jackie is nothing more than a tool that is utilized for white supremacy. She's not. That's all she is. She's just a tool. And I don't respect women like her. And that's fine because I know she don't respect women like me, you know, loudmouth ghetto women that, you know, tell it like it is and ain't gonna take no shit and don't adhere to respectability politics. Dr. Jackie don't see it for women like me, and that's fine. So we don't see each other. However, you know, it's one thing to be a classist, bigoted piece of shit. That's one thing. But it's another thing when, you know, you are saying things that's perpetuating violence. Let's be very clear. Dr. Jackie's statements, not only were they ignorant, not only were they hollow, not only was it they were just for someone to be so educated, I would think that you would be able to communicate better than that. I'm not sure exactly what you were trying to convey to your audience, what your end goal is. You're on TV talking about how black women are dying at 3 times the rate off camera. You're telling black women that, well, you know, African American women, we have a tendency to be a little dramatic sometimes, and you know, you want to make sure that you're telling the truth because we, you know, just so that we don't avoid getting off of work. I think that was the part for me that was so offensive. How dare you? How dare you insinuate that black women are being dramatic so that they can get off work?
African American women, we want to also make sure you're being serious with your doctor and not playing the game so I can take you off work.
Are you kidding me? Like, so what is it that you want us to do, Jackie? What do you suggest? You want us to just take it? And this is my issue with elderly black women like Dr. Jackie. You know, yeah, we know in the black community, we're really big on respecting our elders, right? If you want the honor that comes with being an elder, you have to be honorable. Okay? My thing is like my issue with the elders in our community, especially these modern day elders, they want all the honor, but they don't want to take any sort of accountability when they're dead the ass wrong. And see, that's my issue with Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie be dead ass wrong. For example, that situation with Buffy. See, y'all stopped liking Jackie with the Buffy situation. That's when y'all started to see her for what she was. I been ain't like Jackie. I been ain't like that. Ooh, I'm trying not to call her out her name. I'm trying not to, but I don't like that. She's a bigoted, classist, elitist piece, and you know what, I'm gonna say this, it's a good thing that she can't have kids because Dr. Jackie represents a very dangerous demographic of women, specifically older black women. Dr. Jackie is one of those women that, You know, she's one of them women that if she had a daughter and her daughter was displaying any sort of behavior, she's gonna call them fast. She's one of them women. She's one of them women that's gonna coddle their sons and make excuses for their sons when they're disrespecting black women. She's one of them women that's gonna tell on some Erykah Badu shit and tell young black girls to cover themselves up because they're tempting the teachers. These are the type of respectability politics that Dr. Jackie advocates for. Respectability politics will never save the black community. Just like capitalism will never save us either. And that's another thing. Dr. Jackie is a black capitalist. So it's just so funny while she's over here sitting around talking about how black women are dying at 3 times the rate. Buffy said it best. You don't cater to those women. You cater to the high elite, to the celebrity black clientele. But the average working class black woman, she gonna tell you to suck it up. She gonna tell you that you're not even you don't even make enough money for her services. She gonna tell a rich black woman, sit your feet up if you can pay that premium or however it is that she has her payment set up. Because let them tell you she only does cash only. What kind of shit is that? What kind of medical care are you slanging? You slanging medical care or you slanging drugs? Because I'm sorry, I don't trust establishments that only take cash. Like medical, I've never heard of a medical establishment, a medical care facility that only takes cash. What kind of shit is you into? Honestly, I really do feel like an investigation should be launched on her to make sure that she's not discriminating against poor working class individuals. Raggedy ass bitch, you in that raggedy ass womb that you got, how dare you? And I'm sorry, just like how I can't speak on, there's certain things that I will never accomplish in life. I ain't never gonna be no doctor. I ain't never finna be I can't say, you never say never. I was gonna say I'll never be a lawyer. You never say never, but I ain't never finna be no doctor. There's just certain things that I'm never gonna accomplish. Dr. Jackie, you will never be a mother. You will never be able to bring a child and carry a child full term. So who the fuck are you to tell black women that we're complaining too much about something that you've never experienced? I feel like you need to stay in your infertile ass lane and don't speak on things that you know nothing about. I'm tired of you and your shit, Dr. Jackie, and she needs to be deplatformed. Another thing, and now I got to give Dr. Heavily some, because I love Dr. Heavily. Girl, I love you down. But you starting to get on my nerves. I want you to stop riding Dr. Jackie. Take that dick up out your mouth. I'm tired of it. You keep on. I'm watching these interviews with you and Carlos King. You know, her and Carlos King go live every Monday. Shout out to Carlos King, child. They go live every Monday, every 2 seconds, literally every 30 seconds. Dr. Heavily talking about, yes, and Dr. Jackie, we need Dr. Jackie. Oh, she legitimizes married to medicine. We wouldn't have Kamala Harris if it wasn't for Dr. Jackie. Bitch, let's break that down. Let's dissect that. Let's talk about Kamala Harris and why all of a sudden, while we're in the midst of a war, okay, while our tax dollars is being used to fund a genocide, I wonder why would Kamala Harris come and waddle along in the mud with the Negroes? If, like, let's be very clear. The only reason why, shout out to King of Reeves, because he's the one who put me onto this. The only reason why Kamala Harris is on Married to Medicine is because the numbers, the Biden administration is not doing well right now amongst black voters and young black voters. We're not really with Genocide Joe and them. Okay, and he needs the black vote. That's the only reason why he won last 4 years ago, however long the fuck it was. Okay, last election. They need us, and so what do? They come over and pander to us. Okay, that's it. That's all this is. So if you really think about it, when you look at it like that, and you look about when you break it down like that, it's really not that big of an accomplishment now, is it? Okay, you're being used. Like I said, Dr. Jackie is nothing more than a tool that is used for white supremacy. And that shit that she was talking about, that classes ass shit about us trying to get out of work, those are white supremacist talking points. You're literally using white supremacist talking points and ideology to perpetuate and to appropriate our death. Like, I don't think you thought, and you pride yourself on being an intellect Just because you have a degree, just because you were able to regurgitate what the white man told you, that doesn't mean that you're smart. You lack self-awareness. And see that, and y'all talk about how y'all want to call Quad a narcissist. The real narcissist on the show is Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie is a classist, uppity, talented 10th ass bitch. And as far as I'm concerned, y'all let her get away with far too much because of her her identity. These polarized identities. She's a cancer survivor, an AKA, a doctor, a black woman, a black female doctor. She has all of these marginalizations and all these isms and all of these characteristics and that she hides behind. But when you strip all of that away from her, she ain't nothing but a bigoted, classist. That's it. That's literally telling black women to shut the poor black women to shut the up and stop complaining while we're going through childbirth, despite us dying 3 times the rate, despite her not even catering to poor working class black women. Your primary demographic are rich, elite black women in Hollywood. So talk about that. Why are you even I need to see somebody on Married to Medicine that's for the people. And Jackie is not. Dr. Jackie, and what Dr. Jackie said was violent. She's perpetuating and appropriating violence against black women. She should be deplatformed. You want to hold yourself to this high-ass standard? Well, then act like it, bitch. Get on fucking board. I'm sick of these elders weaponizing their elder position, and then when it's time to take accountability for their goddamn actions, want to play stupid. Because that's one thing, this Dr. Jackie, if it's one, she avoids accountability like it's the mother black plague. You call Dr. Jackie out on her bull, she get the backpedaling and she's I'm sorry, I will never forgive her for how she did Buffy. I would never forgive her for that shit. You know, and Buffy, you would know you're infertile. Like me. That's the part that they clipped that part out. She didn't put, they took that part out. She said, you're infertile, like me. No, bitch, you're 60-something years old. That's what you are. I'm having fertility issues. But Dr. Jackie, like I said, Dr. Jackie, she's not an advocate for the black community. We don't need black women like her. We don't. Because again, she does more harm than good. She's nothing more than the help. She's a tool she's glad to be the help. She's nothing more than a tool for white supremacy. If you really think about it, she's really just a modern day mammy. The white man pulls her to the side and say, okay, Jackie, okay, Dr. Feel Good, I need you, America KKK, we not looking good right now. They calling the leader of the free world Genocide Joe. We need you to make us look better. Go ahead and have Kamala on your show. Hey Jackie, black women are dying at 2-3 times the rate. Instead of us pointing fingers at the system, go ahead and tell black women that they need to shut the fuck up and stop complaining so they can get off work. Are you kidding me? What the hell is wrong with you? And you want to be a mother? You would be a horrible mother. You would be a horrible mother. You would gaslight, and I know you would be a horrible mother, especially if you had a daughter. You can't even empathize with black women. You can't even empathize with the community that you're a part of. How? Of course, you're not going to be able to empathize with your daughter. Child. It's a good thing you can't have kids. It's a good thing. And that's not a reflection of all women who are infertile. This is not a dig at all infertile women. I'm offended. As a black mother, I have a right to be offended. Do better, Dr. Jackie. I'm so disgusted with you. I'm so tired of you. I don't know what the fuck to do. Got me over here howling and screaming this holiday season. I ain't got nothing else to say about Jackie. I think I said it all. Dr. Heavenly, stop sucking that. Take that up out your mouth. And justice for Quad, justice for Buffy, justice for Mariah Huck. That's all this is. Everything is coming around full circle. Dr. Jackie's always been a villain. You are an evil woman. You know what it is? You mad because you can't have kids, and so you do these little backhand, little. You honestly. honestly, I really do think that you hate black women. I think that you resent, now it makes sense. You resent black women because you resent the poor black women. I'm talking about like the poor, impoverished black women who can just pop out kids like it's nothing. You resent them. And that's why you're constantly talking down on them, constantly beating down on them. That's what it is. I figured it out. That's what you're mad at black women for being able to have kids because you can't. And that's why you're constantly, I just don't understand. And this is why you trigger me. I just don't understand why Dr. Jackie and women like her are so goddamn hard on us sometimes. To the point where you set a precedent that you can't even meet. This is why respectability politics will never save us. Jackie, you do realize that you strive for perfection. You're not perfect. And respectability politics, it requires for the Negro to be, it requires us to be the perfect, upstanding Negro. And you can't make not near one mistake. But see, Dr. Jackie, this is not the first time that you've done this shit, and it won't be the last. And see, you have too large of a platform to be using it and misusing it the way you are. You're so disgusting, Dr. Jackie. You're disgusting. I want to know, I want to know, like, what happened to you? What happened to you? Why are you the way that you are? And again, it's not just Dr. Jackie. It's these uppity, classist, Howard graduate, HBCU, Claire Huxtable ass wannabes. Them black women, those older, we always talk about, there's a conversation that's being held about, being black in corporate and how a lot of microaggressions come from older black women to other black women. A lot of black women they're saying it's not just the white man that's giving me a hard time. It's the older black women that I'm supposed to look up to, that's supposed to be guiding me and supposed to be giving me grace. These are the elders that are telling black women despite you dying at 3 times the rate, you need to stop being so goddamn dramatic. And you call yourself an intellect. You call yourself a scholar. Please. Dr. Jackie's trash. And she deserves everything that she got. She deserves everything that she's got, and will continue to get. It's okay if you don't see it. Little by little, people gonna start to see you for your slip is showing. That raggedy ass slip that you got is showing. And I'm sick of her. She should be the platform. She doesn't need, black women, we have it enough. We have it bad enough as it is. We don't need her. We don't need her. We need to see positive and not this fake pseudo positivity bull that's wrapped up in respectability politics. No, we don't need to see that. We need to see doctors that are catering to black women, poor black, working class black women. That's what we need to see. We need to see the doctors that take Medicaid. That's what we need to see. That's who needs to be platformed on All Married to Medicine. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go on, edit this video. Merry Christmas. This is my first Christmas as a mother and a wife, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm probably gonna go watch some Christmas movies and edit this video, and I'll be back for some more, y'all. Deuces, and I'll see y'all in the new year. Bye.